Hi guys, it's Audrey and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing something fun. So I have a little series on my channel where I test out different apps, and I haven't done one of those in a while, and I thought it'd be fun to try it again. And the thing that sparked this video is actually one of you guys. So if you didn't know already, I do live streams every week on my other channel, Odd Vlogs. Go check it out, self-promo. But anyways, I live stream every week, and a couple of weeks ago, Paint by Numbers Live, we started painting this beauty right here. And if you know anything about me, I love paint by numbers. I got really into them during 2020, the whole COVID time. Actually, a little after 2020, but I really loved doing them. They just make me feel so relaxed. It's a good way to wind down, and I feel so accomplished every time I finish one. But that being said, it usually takes me about at least half a year to finish a painting because they require so much work and attention to detail, and sometimes those little numbers get real small. So I have many that I'm currently in the process of, and also many paintings that are already completed. And so if you've seen any of my apartment tours, those paintings on the walls, some of them are paint by numbers that I've done. But I thought it would be fun, as suggested by some of you guys, to try some paint by numbers apps. I don't think I even knew that these things were a thing. I never even thought of trying to look up paint by numbers on my phone. I don't even really play games on my phone, so if I can find a good solid game, I will be happy. One that gets me excited to play. I thought this was a genius idea because, I mean, lots of us have been stuck in airports, or been waiting in line for somewhere, or just bored out of your mind, and this would be the perfect on-the-go paint by numbers, because it's not super easy to take a paint by numbers painting and all the little swatches and your paintbrush and water and stuff on the go. It's not that easily transportable. So I was like, oh my gosh, paint by numbers apps would be so cool to review. So thank you guys for your suggestions. We're gonna be testing 5 paint by numbers apps today, and actually one of them I guess I already had. So I'll be giving my review of those 5 paint by numbers apps based upon 3 categories. So the first category is difficulty. Now this means, do we have some easy, the range of difficulty in the app? Do we have easy paint by numbers versus hard ones in there? Because I mean, not all painters are on the same level. The easier ones should have bigger spots, and then the more difficult ones that should have super tiny numbers. So difficulty is what I'm looking for. Number 2 is how many features come with the paint by numbers. So all these apps that I got are free, but I did see that some of them have purchase things that you can make within the app itself. But I want to see how many options that each of the apps offer for you without any cost. And then number 3 is, of course, aesthetics / how fun the app was. That's the most important part anyway, is if I actually enjoyed this app and will I be using it again. So anyways, let's just get started with Paint by Numbers app number 1, and let's see how it is. Okay, so the first Paint by Numbers app, I just went into the App Store and typed in Paint by Numbers, and this is what came up. The very first one is called Paint by Number Coloring Games, and it has 359,000 downloads, so this should be pretty good. This is the library. I'm assuming I have all of these just by default. It looks like some of them actually come with music, so maybe it plays music while you paint. That'd be very cool. I actually like that feature because when I'm doing paint by numbers, I usually like to listen to something while I'm doing it, so I really like that. They also have some more under the Explore tab and events. There's daily paint by numbers you can do for each day. So I like that. Which one should we start with? There's a lot of options. Ooh, I really like this mushroomy one. I feel like that one would look cool. So let's go into it. It says click the light. So click the light. What does that do? Hello? It ain't doing anything for me. Hello? Alright, well, I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm looking at this photo and zooming in. Oh, I was gonna say from far away, you can't see the numbers. I was like, is this just a coloring book? But no, there is numbers the more you zoom in. I think this would be a lot more fun if I had an iPad and a stencil. Holy cow, look how many paints we have on this one. What was it? It says 81. This is gonna take me a hot second, guys. Let's start off with this door. Yeah, if you have an iPad, that's what I recommend. Oh, that's That's so cool. So I do really love this feature that you click and then it like highlights where that number is for you so you can easily see it. That's something that I wish would happen in real life. Obviously that couldn't happen, of course, but oh, and then when you're done, the thing disappears. Sometimes in real life when I'm doing paint by numbers, like I miss a number and I have to go back to it later, which I like doing things all in one succession, but it's something that happens. Okay, I really love that feature. This is super easy to use and get the hang of. So far, this is so cute. Oh, there's like there's some sound effects in it too. Okay, 65. What if we just click on that? Pick a color from the palette. Oh, easy. Some of these only have one spot in them. 40. This is gonna look so cool when it's all done. Very cottagecore vibes. Okay, so I am gonna keep working on this painting, but so far I am loving all of the features. I love that things disappear right away and it highlights what you need to pick. I also love how many options that they have of things you can paint. So far, this one's getting a thumbs up for me, but I'm gonna finish this, see what it looks like when it's all completed, and give you my final thoughts on this app. All right, I just finished my first Paint by Numbers app, and this one was so much fun. So here's a video of me actually doing it in the order that I painted the picture by. So this one is so cool because when you're all finished painting, it comes up with a screen that says like fabulous and then a bunch of confetti falls down. I wish I got that on camera, but then it lets you save your photo to your camera roll and also the video of you painting in real time, like sped up. I really love that feature. I think that's so cool. You could also share this to social media or with other people and stuff. And now let's look. Ooh, new achievement. Inky Treasure Hunter, colored one picture. So there's achievements in this app, and I think I just got something. What was it? It looks like I got more points added to that light bulb thing. So I wonder if that's like a hint if you ever get stuck. But look, this looks so cool. It has my completed picture amongst all the ones I still have yet to complete. There are so many options, and now that I'm looking, it looks like some are definitely harder than others based upon like how small and detailed they look at. And I'm not even like zooming in on these, I'm just scrolling through, and some of these look super hard, but some of them also don't look too hard. Like the daily wallpaper ones don't look super duper hard. So for this app, I'm gonna say the range of difficulty definitely gets a thumbs up. I liked that. There's some easier ones for beginners, but also some more challenging ones for players who need a little bit more of a difficult mode. For the number of options that come with the free version of this app, I didn't really get too deep into see like the different stuff you can buy. So it's the more like ethereal things you can purchase with this app, but for the basic stuff, I think this one also deserves a thumbs up. It has so many options, and I don't think I would get bored with just the free stuff that quickly. And then of course, for the aesthetics slash how fun it was, definitely giving that one a thumbs up as well. This whole app gets a double thumbs up from me. This was so much fun. It didn't even take me that long, which I enjoyed. Yeah, it was very satisfying. I think I will definitely open up this app again and keep playing. So far this app, this one has been awesome. All right, now let's move on to the second Paint by Numbers. All right, the second app that we are playing is called Happy Color Art Coloring Book. And this one has 2.6 million downloads. So this one's even more popular than the last one. This one should be pretty good. Oh, and these last two were both rated 5 stars. So let's go into the app and see what all the rave is. Wow, this one is crazy. So I just opened it. Definitely has a different aesthetic from the last app. It's super cutesy and pink. But whoa, do these ones look complicated. Whoa, where did it just go? Okay, well, now everything's gone. But these ones look so detailed and so hard. The easiest one I'm seeing so far is this dolphin one, maybe this Happy Easter one. Okay, there's a few that seem a little bit easier, but there's definitely a lot of detail, especially with this flower vase. Holy cow, I feel like that one would take a while. This one is rare, which is interesting. I don't know what that means. I didn't know there was a rarity scale with Paint by Numbers, but oh, okay. So I just opened this one. Oh, this has a little light bulb too in the upper right. Is this by the same developer? I'm very confused now. Wow. Okay, so that's the first page. Let's go to the daily screen. So this is very similar to the last Paint by Numbers app where there's daily paintings you can do. I think that's really cool. I like these features. Every day for the month we have so far. Oh, and you can go back into March, so you can do past ones that you haven't completed yet. My feed, all the pictures you color are saved here. I also really liked that. And then there's like news stuff, which I'm not super into, but yeah, there's some news. Whoa, where should we start with this one? I think I want to definitely, what's blend? That's different. Should we figure out what blend means? I'm gonna click on this light bulb in the upper right hand corner and see what it is. It says I have 3. So, oh, maybe it's like clues in case you get lost. So pick a color from the palette. I don't know what blend is, so we're just gonna go ahead with it. So far, it looks to be about the same as the last app. I didn't think it was made by the same developer, but maybe it is. So while I'm scrolling, I noticed that some of these colors have a second color on them. I don't know what that means. Let's click on 63 and zoom in. Oh, so it's 2 colors at the same time. Maybe that's what it means by blend. Oh, and then it like slowly fills in the whole thing instead of like immediately filling in the whole circle. I do really love this feature, how it takes away that paint as soon as you're all done. That way you're not like sorting through a bunch of paints at the end trying to figure out what number is left. Oh, okay. So the light bulb in the upper right hand corner, you click on it if you cannot absolutely find the rest of that certain number of that paint that you're working on. So it just zoomed me on the last 50. So, okay, that makes way more sense now. All right, so let's just keep on painting this. Go to 47. I like to get really close in. Like, this is realistic to real life too. Like when I'm painting by numbers, I get super close to my canvas, right to my face. So it makes sense that in the app, I'm like super zooming into all the numbers too. You can hardly tell like what I'm doing because I'm so zoomed in. It just helps me see the lines better. Even though for this one, it doesn't really matter because it's not like I have to stay in the line. It does it for me. Ooh, I really love the shading of these. I like the blend feature. I'm not gonna complete this one fully because I wanna go check out the other features of this app. So let's leave this painting. Hopefully, yeah, it saves my progress, which is nice. Ooh, there's a mystery one. Let's click on the mystery and see what that does. Is it just like a random painting? I don't understand what mystery is. Oh, there's a lot of numbers on the screen. Oh, but it doesn't have any of the lines. Okay, I don't remember seeing this one on the last one, but I also wasn't looking for something like that. Whoa! Okay, so this has multiple colors. What are we painting? So you're kind of figuring out what the painting is as you go. This helps me to see where each thing is going though, easier. Like I know where all the ones are because, I mean, they stand out like a sore thumb. Okay, wow, so far this kind of looks like a landscape painting. I really love this. I like to be able to guess along as I'm going. Ooh, this is exciting. Okay, let's keep going with this one. Ooh, it's very marbly. Multiple colors within each color. Comment down below, do you know what this is? Also, if you love Paint by Numbers and you have any of these apps, or if you use a different Paint by Numbers apps, let me know your thoughts and if I should download different kinds of apps. Yeah, this definitely looks like an outdoorsy painting, but I don't know, can't tell. Okay, this is what we have so far. This one's gonna take me forever to do, as you can see by all of the numbers. So once again, I don't know if I'm gonna finish this one, but if any of you do download this app, let me know what the finished product is. Like, what is this a picture of? Maybe I'll have to finish this later off camera. Okay, but before we finish with this app, let's look through all the others. I don't know what makes certain things rare or not, but there's some rare pictures on here. We figured out what blend means and mystery, which I really love. One thing I didn't mention with this app is if you scroll up to the top of that app, it has different categories you can search for. So if you like certain paintings, you can like look at Disney or mystery or interiors or hearts and birds and nature. Like they have it categorized, which is a feature I really like. I don't remember seeing that in the last app, but I might have. Let me see. Let me open up the last one and see if they have that. So the last app actually did have that as well. Both of these apps are super duper similar. It makes me feel like they're by the same company. but I don't know if they are. Yeah, they're not. Maybe they just got inspiration from one another. But for the range of difficulty of this app, I'm gonna give this one a thumbs up. There's definitely a lot more difficult or pieces that take you longer with this one than I noticed with the last one, but I still think it had some good fun beginner ones. For a number of stuff you could do with the app being free, definitely also a thumbs up. I haven't had to use any of my coins or stuff like that. And then for the aesthetics and fun, thumbs up. I love the mystery aspect. I love the blend feature. There's so many features within this one as well. So far, these ones give a thumbs up. Let's move on to app number 3. App number 3 is called Colorscapes Color by Number, and it has 157,000 downloads. So let's go ahead, open it up, and see what it's all about. Okay, we're in the app. This one definitely is different from the last two. Like this one I can tell it was made by a different company. This is what it looks like as soon as you open it up. So they also have different categories at the top, depending on what you want to do, such as like fantasy, desserts, birds, fruit, abstract, like click on whatever you want to do. They have a for you section, so that's kind of cool. These ones look super simple compared to the last one. This flower heart one, girl, this ain't gonna take me that long. This looks like I could complete this one in like 2 seconds. I bet we could do it right now. Let's take a look. So when you click on the paint, it also highlights it for you, which is nice. Ooh. Favorite Galaxy, and it has those sound effects. Let me try turning up my phone so you can hear it. It's kind of quiet, but oh yeah, do you hear that, guys? Wait, listen. So that's the sound effects it has, and then it automatically moves you on to the next paint, so you don't have to like keep clicking on each paint. You could just go through it really fast. Wow, yeah, I could just click on all the highlight stuff. I'm not switching between all these paints. It's automatically doing it for me. So yeah, we're all done. That was so easy. That was so simple. Excellent job. You've completed one masterpiece with Colorscapes. I'm gonna download that. Oh, that's cute. No. Oh, what's going on? So now it's giving me all the pop-ups to buy stuff from the app. So I don't want to try Storybook. Whoa, this is so expensive. So for this app, they have extensive features. It says no ads. Oh, so this one has ads. Oh, I do not like that. No ads, unlimited hints with over 6,000 pictures and removed watermark. Redeem 4 VIP pictures every day. Try 3 days free, then $70 a year. I do not want to do that. Thank you very much. Well, that's good to know. Oh, some of these are very pretty. Like the shading is very different. These are some of the pictures that you can paint in this app. Let's go to the Discover tab. So cute babies, colorful roosters, princess dress. We've got some, I don't know. This style is very different from all the other ones we've seen so far. And then My Art, which we completed that one super duper fast. What is this? What is this one? Is it just like one color? Let's check it out. Oh, what? Oh, this is kind of like the, no, is it kind of like the mystery one? Oh my goodness, it is kind of like the mystery one, but it's not labeled mystery. So we don't know what we're painting right now. Oh, it's a polar bear. Oh, I like that this is a mystery element, but I had no idea what I was getting myself into before this. So I do like how it automatically, with this app, I like that it does automatically change it to the next one because I could zoom by so fast with this. Such a speedster. Ooh, and this one has a lot more depth in the picture. Like you can see all the little fur in this polar bear. It's just not like a solid color. So it's a little less realistic for a real paint by numbers, like if you were doing it in person, because obviously you're not gonna get this. I mean, paint by numbers in real life is kind of like blocky because you're just filling in like random squares and circles and shapes and stuff. Oh, do we have an ad? We have an ad coming up. No! So for range of difficulty with this one, I'm gonna say it had a little bit less of a range. I'll give it a semi thumbs up just because it was catered to a lot of more easier paint by numbers. There were a few that definitely do take longer, but these ones, if you want to just do a paint by numbers quickly, this is the one for you. You can get them done super fast. For a number of free things you can get within the app, I'm also gonna give it a semi thumbs up. There's a lot you can do, but they do have ads. I didn't notice any ads in the last two, but again, I'm just like barely trying them out. So I wonder if the longer I play them, ads will start popping up. I did see some at the bottom, but none that like interrupt your whole experience of playing. This one sounds like there's gonna be ads popping up all the time, and if you don't want them, you do have to pay for those extended features. So I don't really like that as much. I find myself probably not gonna use this app as much as the other two because of that fact. So I'm gonna give it like a side thumb. And then for aesthetics slash fun, the pictures in this one aren't really my aesthetic as much as the other ones. I did still enjoy my time though, and I did like how it automatically clicked between the colors for you. You didn't have to choose them, so it let you zoom by pretty fast. I'm gonna give this one almost thumbs up too. It's a good app. It's just compared to the other two, not my favorite one. So let's move on to app number 4. App number 4 is called Coloring Book Paint by Numbers, and it has 94,000 downloads. Also, all these apps I'm reviewing today have 5-star reviews. So let's open this app and see what it has to offer. This one's pretty interesting because it's reminding me of the last one. We have a theme going on here or something. So again, we have different categories at the top. We have just your basics. Wow, this one looks crazy. This one looks like a spiral you can do. Whoa, this one's really realistic. Oh, we have our first ad. I should expect ads from these apps anyways, just because like I didn't pay for these apps and they have to make their money somehow. These apps are bound to have ads, but okay, so whoa, here's one of them. Let's test out the features of this one. Again, we have the light bulb in the upper right hand corner, but it has 2 clues it can give us. So it kind of looks like that we already used one from the previous first 2. So are all these paint by numbers apps connected somehow? Because I feel like they are, but why are they all separate? I don't know. Let's try this. This one's not a solid color either. Oh, and this one moves right onto your next color as well. Did the first 2 do that? I don't remember them doing that. Wait, this is the same color as number 1. This is the same color as number 2. Wait, what? These are all the same color. Like, there's no difference in these colorings. They're all the same thing. So this one, I don't know. I feel like I'm just clicking buttons at this point. Like I'm actually not really painting by numbers. I'm just clicking buttons because they're all like similar to each other. There's not a color that distinguishes them apart.
Oh, Encanto.
What? What is going on? Is there an ad playing in the background of this?
Raya and the Last Dragon.
What is going on? Is my phone possessed? Why is it playing stuff? I feel like the ad is still going on. Get me out of here. What? It's glitched. Stop. Okay, I'm turning the volume off of that. That's kind of annoying. What is this? This one has a video. Oh, and another ad, of course. I'm gonna get so many paint by numbers ads now. That's all I'm getting. Oh no. The algorithm is catching on. My phone is heating up. It is so hot right now. Girl, we're not even doing that much work. Okay, why is there like a video for this? I don't understand. Oh no. Wait, this is the same thing. Why did this have a video feature? And the colors are the same thing. Like maybe there's slightly different shades, but like it doesn't look like it that much. I don't really like that. I'm going out of this one. What else is there? Discover tab. We have the Winter Promise. Artist pack. Popular animation. Oh, they're animated. Oh, so when I'm done painting, they animate, I'm assuming. We have a daily challenge, like the other ones. And then you're coloring, and it shows you how much you have progressed. Ooh, and they also have the mystery ones as well. Okay, let's check out this mystery one. Okay, these ones are solid colors, and I can see the difference between them. I think I honestly prefer this more than the others because it is more realistic to real life paint by numbers and like what I usually do. I don't feel like I'm just filling in stuff, even though I am, but like there is a difference between every single color. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it there for that one. Range of difficulty, I'd say there's a pretty good range. There's some definitely bigger paintings that would not take that long. There's some ones that are super detailed. So this one gets a thumbs up. For a number of stuff you can do for free, I'll give it a semi thumbs up because those ads were kind of annoying and it glitched and now I'm just getting ads playing in the background constantly. Just the audio though. It's probably just my phone going crazy, but anyways, yeah, this one, it's not my favorite compared to the first two still. Those ones had me on high expectations, but for fun aesthetics, I'm also gonna give it a side thumbs up. I don't like that all the, like some of the paintings, the colors, like, it didn't even matter which one you clicked on, which number you clicked on, like the colors are very similar, if not the exact same. So I didn't really enjoy this one as much, but it's still like a good paint by numbers app if you wanted to try it out for yourself. Okay, this last paint by numbers I'm gonna be testing out today is called Pixel Art Paint by Number. It has 626,000 downloads, and I guess I already had this app. That just goes to show how uneventful this app was for me, or I just have a really bad memory. It's probably that I just really have a bad memory because I didn't even know I had this app already on my phone, but I did. So we're gonna check it out, see what it looks like, see what I did in the past on that app, and give a review of it. All right, we're logging in. Oh, okay. Did I do this for a video? I feel like I must have reviewed this app in a different video. If you remember what video that was, let me know in the comments, but it looks like I had this panda one and a hot balloon picture in progress. Did I complete any? I don't know if did I complete this? I guess I didn't. Well, let's finish it. Whoa! Oh, I was like, oh, this is gonna be easy to complete, but then you zoom in and wow, these squares are tiny. So you just gotta, oh. You can make mistakes in this one, unlike the other ones. So usually, like in the other paint by numbers that I was doing, if you click outside of your designated color, it wouldn't do anything. Like, so you could just click really fast and get it done. But this one, if you click outside of the box, it will darken that other box. So for example, I'm on number 2, which is the color black. But if I click in the 5 square up here, look, the 5 just turned darker gray, which it's supposed to be like a creamy white. Let's see what happens if I turn it back to cream. Okay, so it fixes itself when you paint on top of it. But yeah, it does go darker. Wait, what happens if I go back to black and I keep clicking on it? Does it keep getting darker? No, it just shows that I'm doing it wrong. So you can slightly mess up in this app. Granted, you can fix it a little bit. These squares are so tiny though. Like, even though this looked like an easy one, you're gonna be here for a hot second because you gotta click all these ones individually. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Oh, and we got our first ad. No, even if I turn down the volume or turn off the volume, it still plays. What is this? Okay, well, let's check out the features of this app. So when you go to the main page, there is a daily picture you can do. We have different categories. So there's new, bonuses, and books. So this is the new tab. Everything is super pixelated. It reminds me of Minecraft, honestly. It's very Minecrafty. I guess they have some 3D paintings as well. That would be interesting to do. I don't think we've tried a 3D painting. There are some locked things, which I assume, okay, so with the locked features, you either have to go premium or you have to watch an ad to unlock it, which isn't too bad if you watch the ad, but there are some that you can't paint right off the bat. That's what I'm noticing. Going to daily, they also have those daily pictures you can do. This one is so creepy. What? Oh, I shouldn't have clicked on it. The beaver one was so creepy. This one. Wait, is this gonna be super hard? Oh! You're joking. Oh my gosh, this might be the hardest one so far of all the paint by numbers apps. Like, from far away, you're like, oh, I could do this in a couple of taps. And then you zoom in, you're like, wowzer. There's pages and pages of numbers. Oh, what is this? Magic wand and color splash. Let's try the magic wand. It fills it all in for you so you don't have to like tap so much. Okay, but we gotta be careful using that because we don't have that many. Wow. Wowzer. Okay, well, let's go back. My works, create. Oh, so you can create your own picture. That's cool. Let me try this. Okay, this is a really cool feature of the app. So you can create your own paint by number. You can either upload something from your camera roll or you can take it in real time, and it lets you adjust the difficulty so you can make it super easy or super hard. Whoa, so super hard looks like, I don't know, a lot more detailed. But if you wanted something not as detailed but easier to do, you obviously have bigger pixels. So wow. Let's try it. Let's just go right in the middle and see what it does. I'm gonna take a selfie. And let's use this one and see what, oh! We'll be back shortly after the ad, of course. All right, the ad is finally over. What is this thing in the upper right-hand corner? Oh, it zooms in. It zooms in so much. Okay, so there's my face. Let's start painting my face. Oh my gosh, they're so tiny. Wow. Oh wow. I wonder if these ones disappear too, or do they just like give a check mark when they're completed, when you finish that number? Wait, let me try to go outside the box. Yeah, it happens again. Wow, this is gonna take me so long, but it's gonna look cool when I have it finished. Like, I really love this custom feature of this app. I got a lot of work ahead of me with this one. I definitely won't be able to finish this all for the video. No! My battery is dying and literally overheating from doing these apps. I don't know why. It's not that complicated, phone. Like, seriously, we're just painting some blocks. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of paints with this one. And this was just medium difficulty. Wow. For this one, I am going to give the difficulty mode, from what we saw so far, I think I might have to give the range of difficulty for this one a thumbs down, just because they all seem super hard. Like, I don't know, it just seems like it's gonna take a long time no matter which painting you click on. You think something is easy and then you zoom in and there's so many numbers and they're like tiny little boxes. Granted, it is a pixel art, so everything does have to be tiny little squares, not like different shapes of things you can color in, but it is pretty difficult for that reason. So if you do end up downloading this app, just know that it's gonna take you a while to complete each portrait. So that one, I don't know. From what I've seen so far, which is not a lot, but from what I've seen, there's not a lot of range. For a number of stuff you can do with like the free options, I'll give this one a thumbs up. I do absolutely love how you can create your own custom paint by numbers. That was the biggest selling point of this app for me. I think that's just a really cool feature that allows you to do that I haven't seen with any of the other apps so far. They do have pop-up ads and they do have locked features that you can pay to unlock, but there's a pretty good amount of things you can do with just the free version of the app. For fun and aesthetic purposes, I think this is pretty fun. Once again, I love the custom part, so that gets more of my vote. I'll give this one a thumbs up. Alright guys, I think that's going to be the end of trying these paint by number apps. These were so much fun to try, and honestly, you can't really go wrong with downloading any of them. I'm just trying to be super nitpicky for this video, but yeah, I definitely will keep some of these to paint on my phone later whenever I get bored and I just want to, you know, do some quick paint by numbers. I think I still prefer to do paint by numbers on a real canvas just because it's more satisfying that way to me. But for on-the-go quick little moments, these apps really do come in handy. So if you guys like these videos of me reviewing different categories of apps, let me know in the comments down below by telling me what kind of category or genre of thing you want me to test out next time. And if you guys like the video, thumbs it up, subscribe if you are new, and of course, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!